This laser burn here, playing in a 2-man, and I'm going to try and commentate and hopefully improve my game. So I'm wishing him good luck. Let's look at my open end. He's kept 7. I'm on the draw. I've got 2 mountains. I've got a lightning strike and a searing blood. I've got a phoenix to work into. I've got 2 helixes, which is good if I can draw the mana. It's a keeper. It's a definite keep hand. 23 land, should draw. It would be nicer if that was a scry or I had a jet instead of maybe a helix, but you can't have it always. I think that's a keeper, definite keeper. I'm on the draw, so no, I don't want to mulligan. And it looks like he's playing control, in which case this isn't quite so good. Or he could be playing blue-white Devo. A bad draw, really. There's no way around it. Just a bad draw. Okay, Ash Seller off the top, followed by Mutavault the turn after, followed by Scryland maybe. Guildgate. I'm going to play the Guildgate, setting up a turn 3 Phoenix. It also activates my chains. And I don't think I'm going to need a Searing Blood or a Lightning Strike up for anything this turn. I think he's definitely on blue-white. So this Phoenix could be Last Breath or Azurius Charmed, one thinks. But nothing ventured. His hand's become way too slow. But what I have learned from my recent games with blue-white is a lot of the cards don't do anything. So sometimes you assume they'll have the answers, and like there, they just don't. They're sat with Jace and Revs and things that cost a lot of mana. He might have left it because he might have a Sphere next turn. I've got some pretty dead cards here. Chain to the Rocks, Searing Blood, not great cards to have against him. Skullcrack's good if I can keep the mana up. Stirs the helixes. And the strike's not bad. What's he doing here? Nothing? Nothing. Well, that's nice. So we'll play the mountain. And we'll attack. And amazingly it went through again. And I'm sitting here on 8, 11, 14 points of burn, so things are looking quite good. Main phase divination, well that's fantastic. I'm gonna you can't, it might have a dispel, but I doubt it. Main deck dispel, I don't think they carry main deck dispels. So let's risk it and smash a helix at his head. And he didn't. That's great. Don't fancy the chances of this Phoenix living after next turn. But this is looking really good. He had a very slow hand. A lot of the time they do. They durdle. End step. Another helix. Now, here's a question. That puts him at 10. If he revs, he could go to 13. No, I'm really tempted to just main phase helix in because I'm excited, because it will leave him on 6. If he doesn't rev, he's dead. But if he does try to rev, then I can skullcrack him, and it's a good game. Ah, elixir. Okay, that's all right. You can, if he wants to hack that off, I'll skullcrack that. So I'm going to strike him. There we go. Mutable is not a bad card to have against him. I'm actually going to put it on top. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I know that I've got these heavy casting cost spells, and the Mutable popping in for 2 would draw the removal and be quite nice. So let's see if we can get him down any more with this Everlasting Phoenix. And miraculously we can. Now surely he's going to try and pop this elixir. And I don't think I can crack it, can I? Still found out. No, he didn't crack it. This rate will be discarding. And away goes his Fated Retribution. So I can't see the Phoenix surviving now. I really can't. It would really be something of a miracle. And it did, again. Okay, this is very strange. I can't believe he's not got something in there. In these 7. I think we've got this. Because if he counters me now, I've got him with the... Yep. There we go. Bish bash bosh. Well, it was a strange old game, wasn't it? That one. Now, what's he going to bring in? I don't really know, but I'm going to bring in maybe wee Satires, maybe Ashinos. The chains are going to go. He might have Fiendslayer Paladin. I'm tempted to leave 2 in. Syrian Blood's coming out. 3 more cards to come out. Well, the logic choice is the chains. If he runs Fiendslayer, well, I have to bring the chains back in. But I have a gut feeling about them. Gut feeling that they're better than the shock in this, so I'm going to run them. If I draw chains and they sit there in my hand, okay, I'll feel a bit of an arse, but that seems good. Syrian Blood, don't want that. There's a very definite question, should I have shock over chain? The chance of getting with the Spark Trooper are low, but if it comes post Wrath, it's quite cool. Syrian Blood don't need, Satire Fancy don't need, Blind Obedience don't need. Let's see what we do. That, I'm so tempted to keep it just because of this. But if I don't draw land or anything else, it's a really bad hand. I'm on the draw. I'm on the draw. I'm not going to keep it. I'm really tempted to keep it, but I just think it's too risky. That's better. A little bit slower, but better. Got a guild gate. There we go. Guild gate. Into temple. Scry into mountain, depending what he's got up. We're going with the Phoenix, followed by the First Blade. Unless he's screwed, which one can but hope. Zealot off the top. Oh, Elixir. Zealot off the top's nice. So up against it now with the early Elixir. Ooh. Skullcrack, yes please. You'd probably crack it. Oh no, Azurius Charm, top of the library, okay. Keeps his Elixir. I'm keeping the Zealot back. I'm going in with the Phoenix. Less vulnerable to Syncopate, okay. I was about to say less vulnerable to Sphere. Don't care if it's dissolved because it'll come back. Obviously I do care a little bit, it's been syncopated, but there you go, we live and learn. And did he miss his land drop? Is he missing a land drop? Yes, he missed a land drop. Well, that's sweet as a nut. So, if he has another syncopate, may as well play around it. Dissolve. Syncopate. Oh, I couldn't play around it, of course. A bit foolish there. So, he's stuck on 3 lands, so he's actually on 17. Jace, yeah, Jace is a little bit annoying. I can't really ignore Jace, I don't think, at 17, can I? Just kill Jace now. Nah, let's... take him to 8. Because he's not wrathing if he wants his 5 life. Rebs for 2. I'm going to tick Jace down 1 just so he can't ultimate and grab anything like unpleasant. He might rev for 2, he might try and crack the Elixir. Boros charm him to 5. It's not a bad play. I've got 3, 7, 10, 11, 12, 15 points of burn. He's effectively on 14 life, so I can kill it. I really need land. I want to jet for land. This is an interesting point now where I really don't know what the right play is. And I have to stop and think. I've got plenty of time on the clock. He's got a Jace on 6, 5. She might tick up next turn. He might go for cards. He's got an elixir he can pop. If he pops the elixir, he can't do anything else. He could Wrath pop the elixir. I put him on 14, and I can prevent him gaining the life. So I think that's the right place to sit tight, prevent him getting the life. Elspeth. Okay. Elspeth's in. Now, I can take him to... Here's the thing. I can take him to... Let's think this through. If I Boros Charm him now, he goes to 5. I've got to draw a land. Anything now, he goes to 5 or 6. I have to draw a land. If I take him to 7 with the jet, I get to look for the land. If I draw it, I've got 7 burn. He's dead. So the right play is to jet him now. End of turn. Jet for land. Do you want to redirect? No. No. Oh. I'm going to bomb them both. And pray. Yes. So that's Boros Charm for 4. No. No. And let him know I had it all along. Skull crack for 3. And a win. Oh, brilliant. Happy Matt.